Hello, everyone, and welcome to the very lovely show. And our today's guest is Vardhini Dikshit. She is trained Carnatic classical vocalist. She is passionate about music when she was just 7 years old. She has completed her master's in women's studies. She has presented many papers related to women issue, participated in signature campaign for a spread of awareness about sacrifice of our Indian soldiers towards our country during Kargil war, and also passionate about pencil sketching. So let's welcome Vardhini Dikshit. Hi Vardhini, welcome to the very lovely show, and it's really great to have you here.
Oh
So
yeah, same here.
looking very beautiful.
Oh, thank you so much.
So,
Yeah.
Vardhini, you are into Carnatic classical vocals. So, आज आप हमें क्या सुनाने वाले हो?
Aj, let me begin with I'm not prepared as such, but I can say I can sing "Tum Mile Dil Khile." Have you heard of that song?
Yes, yes, definitely. It's a beautiful song.
Yeah, 1 minute. तो मिले दिल खिले और जीने को क्या चाहिए हाँ तो मिले दिल खिले और जीने को क्या चाहिए न हो तो दास तेरे पास पास मेरा होऊंगा जिंदगी भर न हो तो दास तेरे पास पास मेरा होऊंगा जिंदगी भर ना हो संसार मैंने तो जी ले पाया तुम मिले दिल खिले और जीने को क्या चाहिए प्यार का भी हो दीदार जो तरसा करता है होते ही वो हो डरता नहीं हम तुम मरते हैं जितनी अदा उतनी वफा जितनी अदा उतनी वफा इतने दोनों जहां का एक तुझ में सिमट के आया तो मिले दिल खिले और जीने को क्या चाहिए
Wow, it's really amazing. Very beautiful. So, Vardhini, you are teaching also, right? आप सिखाते भी हैं?
yes yeah
Okay. So, how you feel like how important is the role of teacher in learning music?
see a music teacher is so important because he gives his or her own time, wisdom, and advice for and he's a source of inspiration for students. So when you come in personal contact with the teacher, he actually highlights this technical aspects like reading a notation. This reading notation, the notes alignment, all these are very important or can be learned only when you have close association with the teacher, one-to-one association with the teacher. So a teacher is the one who pushes you beyond your limits, helps you understand your potential to the fullest, and most importantly, he is the one who has belief in you when you don't have belief in your own self. So he is the one uh, who can tap into your potential, and he can tailor make lessons for you which is apt for your, which suits your aptitude, and helps you grow actually. That
Right.
is how the role of a teacher is very important. Starting from the basics, he will lay a strong foundation for you, and without the guidance and knowledge of a teacher, it is very difficult to achieve success. And
Right.
they teach discipline, dedication, the value of hard work. All these valuable life skills, life lessons are learned, which goes a long way beyond musical education. So they teach you all of this, and there are very few people who have become musical geniuses without gurus or teachers guidance.
Correct. But how difficult is nowadays when physically we are not meeting uh, students.
Yeah.
Music या जो भी studies है, we are doing online. So
Yes.
how difficult it is to teach online.
Yes, see, there are advantages as well, and there are disadvantages.
Right.
See, the implications include this examining feasibility of implementing technology, technology mediated lessons. So nowadays, now the technology is advanced so much that people are beginning to realize its importance and how it can shorten the distance. Distance doesn't matter nowadays, so people are realizing that, and this possibilities of long distance learning opportunity is being recognized by many teachers. But there are some, mostly like how traditionalists believe, that there are glitches also. There are technical glitches, there are problems that come in between teaching sessions, like there is a time lag, there is a delay, sort of delay in time that you're teaching,
Right.
and there is um, what happens, the uh, like poor quality, poor audio quality. So all these are glitches that affects the flow of the teaching session. So many traditionalists, they don't believe in
Teaching
Skype
online.
online classes. Yeah, online classes. And music is this sacred art where you have to learn only under the guidance of the personal guidance of a guru or a teacher. It cannot be acquired uh, as effectively as it can be on one-to-one basis. So it is very important to um, have a very close association with the guru.
Right.
Yeah.
So अभी अभी हमें क्या सुनने को मिलेगा? अभी हम क्या सुनेंगे आपके
Um,
next?
Wait, I'll sing this. See, I'll sing some. See, in Carnatic music, there is a part of it called Kalpana Swaras, where you
Okay.
have a flow of swaras going, a
Mhm.
sargam,
Oh,
where there is a flow of sargam. So
right.
that I'm singing in the raga Hindola.
Oh,
This is equivalent raga in Hindustani music, which is called mal counts.
okay.
Okay,
It's
okay, I'll
basically
sing
with
that.
the rain. It's related Malcolm's rag.
Uh, I have no idea much about Hindustani music, but in
Okay.
Carnatic music, it's called Hindola, and
Mhm.
it's one of the major ragas in Carnatic classical music.
Okay.
Yeah, I'll sing this Kalpana sir.
Yes.
Nisa ni nisa sa sa, nisa ni nisa sa sa, gaga sa ni nisa sa sa, nisa gaga sa gaga sa nisa gaga sa gaga, nisa ga sa ni ga sa ni ga sa nisa da da, da ni ni sa sa ga sa ni da ni da sa ni sa ni sa ni ga sa ma ma na ma ga sa sa ma na ma ga na ni 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 sa ga ma na ma ga da da ma ga da ni sa ga ma na ma ga sa ma ga ga 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 ma ga ma da ma ga ma ga sa ni sa ga ma na ma ga ga ma da da ma da da ga ma ga da da sa ga ma da ma ga da ni sa da ga ma da ni ga da sa ga ma da ni ma ga sa da da ga ga da 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 ga ma ga sa ni sa ga ma da ni ga da 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 ni da sa ga ma da ni sa sa ni ni sa da ni ni sa ma da ni ni sa ga ma ga da ma ni ga sa ni ga sa ma da 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 ni sa ga ma ni sa ma ga da ni da ni sa ma ni ga sa ni da ni sa ni ga ma ga sa ga ma da ni sa ga ma da ni sa ga ma da ni sa. These are like Kalpana Swaras. That is impromptu actually. It is
It's
spontaneous.
so beautiful.
Practice for that. Yeah.
It's very beautiful. So as you mentioned, Carnatic music, classical music. So what is the difference between Hindustani classical and Carnatic classical music?
This Hindustani music, it has a lot of Islamic and Persian influence on it.
Okay.
Whereas Carnatic means something that is old and which is developed on original lines. That is called Carnatic music. And there are many vocal forms in Hindustani music like Drupad, Thumri, Ghazals, and Taranas. All these are vocal forms in Hindustani music. Whereas in Carnatic music, you have Kriti, composition. Composition is a little complex and it's a little lengthier when compared to that of Hindustani music. Hindustani music has very little of lyrical aspect is little, and they go on exploring, they go on going into depth, taking each note at a time. Whereas in Carnatic music, it has many vocal forms like raga, the rhythm, the tala, nerival, pallavi, and there is a scope for enormous amount of improvisation, great deal of improvisation, taking one aspect as such. Each aspect is actually so deep, and there is so much to explore in each aspect of it. So that is the difference between Hindustani and Carnatic music. And the rhythm aspect in Carnatic music, you have a rhythm. The performer uses his hands to put rhythm, to get a rhythm of whatever he is singing. But in Hindustani music, you have a tabla player who gives the rhythm for the main artist. So that is also one of the differences between Carnatic and Hindustani music.
Okay.
And Hindustani music is mostly North Indian kind of music. Carnatic is based from South India. Actually, it's a South Indian kind of music.
Okay.
Yeah.
Right. So, and how important is to have a classical training for a playback singer? Like to be a playback singer, is it must to have a classical? How important it is?
See, if one learns classical music, he will develop an understanding and he will have analytical skills, the technique, the range, the voice training. That helps a singer to use his voice to the fullest, and it equips a singer with the fundamentals. Fundamental is like ear training. It helps to expand your range, and it helps to experiment with different genres of music. See, once you are trained in Carnatic, not only Carnatic, in classical music, then you will be able to sing any kind of music, be it Western classical, Bollywood, ghazals, light classical, semi-classical. So your horizon is so widened because you have the strong foundation of classical music. So it also trains you for breath control. Your lung power is strengthened, and the tempo, the pitch perfection, all these enables you to sing any form of music. So that is how the classical music training is very important. Because and you have also seen there are many examples where classically trained musicians are very successful in Bollywood music, like Shankar Mahadevan, Arijit Singh. They're all classically trained. So you can see a live example for all of them. So Bollywood industry, it is the challenge is to get more creative, to break that monotony. Everybody can sing film songs, but to break that monotony, you need to have that originality, how much you can extend as an artist. So all that is a test only when you get trained in classical music. So that is a huge advantage when you take up playback singing as your career.
Correct. So have you ever thought of doing playback singing? Like you
Yeah, but I've not got an opportunity. But if I get an opportunity, I'll definitely take in that chance. I because I love to sing Bollywood music. Classical based Bollywood music is something that I really enjoy. Like you have this Kalank's track is there, one of the tracks where it says Ghar more pardesiya aao padharo piya रघुवर तेरी राह निहारे रघुवर तेरी राह निहारे सातों जन्म से सिया घर मोरे परदेसिया आओ पधारो पिया
wow.
दीम तदना दीम तदना దని సమా సగమద ఇదమగ స్వ నమ పసస నమ పనిని నమ పని నమ మగరి గమన ప రిమ పద మబని నమ మగమని గరి దని స రి రి మమ పప నాద పవని ని గరి దని నమ మగని నమ మగ రి గరి దని దని రే ga. So all these sargam is all
Wow.
classical based. So I like to sing all this.
No, it's really beautiful and you have बहुत अच्छे से गाया आपने. अच्छा,
thanks.
Vardhini, you have done your masters in women's studies.
Yeah.
You have done your masters in women's studies. So, what you think that nowadays women, like, face challenges in managing both, yeah, like professional and home front. Like if a lady is working, so आपको क्या
Yes.
लगता है कि कैसे challenges वो face करते होंगे? You know?
Yes, maintaining work-life balance for women is like juggling hundreds of things at a time. You will have to be very good at multitasking. So she needs to be a perfect professional, contributing to extra hours at workplace, planning contingent situations, work towards creativity. Then she has to play an efficient role as a mother, wife, at home, daughter-in-law sometimes, or most of the times. So it is very hard. It is difficult to make such hard choices. But women now are so ambitious and are so efficient in handling both the situations that they've understood how important it is to make priorities in life, to manage flexibility, to make priorities. Like what is most important, the most essential part has to come first. And of course, it follows the order. And delegate. And nowadays, mothers have or working professionals, I would say, they are realizing how important it is to involve their children to delegate certain tasks. There is there's nothing wrong in in involving your children to take up small chores at home,
Right.
And to involve them in activities like bill payments. So this, in the long run, it also helps in shaping their character. So, and the most important, last but not the least, having a me time is very important, where you get to do what you enjoy the most, like
Right.
watching a movie or developing a hobby, because that gives you this energy, and it prepares you for the next day's juggling journey. So it is very important. Or you talk to your best friends, whatever you enjoy. It is very important to have a me time, and it is very important. And women have recognized all of these are are important to function effectively,
Yeah.
ultimately,
Right. But I have
in
seen like
handling both
nowadays,
home front
even
and
yes, even
uh,
parents have also understood this thing that both have to work. Husband, wife, partners have to work. So they also like nowadays, you get support from them also. What I feel. So it's really बहुत अच्छी चीज है कि ladies are working.
lovely, you're not audible.
Okay. Now is it audible? Am I audible
it's
now?
uh, it's a bit feeble, actually.
Okay. Anybody in the audience can please let me know if I'm audible? Am I audible to everyone? Hello. Yeah, Vardhini, can you listen me? Can you? Am I
uh,
audible?
I can hear you in a very feeble way.
Okay, because I think, am I audible to the audience? Anybody can please respond. I think, Vardhini, there is something from your this thing. Um, yes, I think everybody can hear, and I think it's from your part. Can you hear me, Vardhini?
Wait, I'll just
Thank you so much who all are here. And she is
I can hear
Vardhini.
you.
She is a Carnatic classical vocalist, and she's here with us. So, Vardhini, now you can hear? Can you hear now?
Yeah, I can hear you. I can hear you. Yeah.
Yeah. So
Yeah.
what I was mentioning is that, nowadays everybody understand that there is a need of both the partners to work and they try to cooperate in a way. Like, so it's little easier nowadays. Sometimes, it's easier.
Yeah.
कभी कभी ठीक है, like they have to, obviously women have to work on both the parts, professional and home, but still
Yes.
things are better.
And
Okay.
you have also have and you also have external help in the country like India, where you where labor is quite cheap, so you can hire an external help like nannies. If you have
Right,
small children to be looked
right,
after, you can do all that.
right.
And
Acha, you are into pencil sketching also, right?
yeah, yeah,
So
yeah.
how
Yeah,
how
I enjoy.
you incline towards it? Like how you get the passion of pencil sketching?
I had not uh, I had not ventured into anything like this before, but
Mhm.
during the first wave of this pandemic, I was locked at home. I was not able to go out, out at all, uh, as everybody were in self isolation mode.
Mhm.
So during that time, I had a lot of time in my hands, and I just started I just started one fine day. I just tried to do some simple sketches, and I started posting them on social media,
Right.
and that a lot of appreciation. So once I took baby steps, I went on exploring. I started doing some complex sketches as well. So
Right.
I derived a lot of happiness, like how I told you, me time. That was a me time for me.
Right.
So that emerged out as a
a very interesting hobby for me during the pandemic, and that continues to give me a lot of pleasure and happiness from within. There's a lot of satisfaction
And I believe it's a
when
great
people,
stress buster,
ah,
having such
exactly,
hobbies, and especially
yes,
at the time of pandemic or such difficult time, it is
yes,
very much required to have one hobby
yes,
which can act as a stress buster. So अभी
yes,
क्या
because
सुनाओगे?
during the
वर्धिनी, कुछ और आप सुनाना चाहोगे? कुछ uh,
um, yeah, I'll sing. Have you heard the song? अभी मुझ में कहीं
right.
अभी मुझ में कहीं बाकी थोड़ी सी है जिंदगी जगी धड़कन नई ज्यादा जिंदा हूँ मैं तो वही कुछ ऐसी लगन इस लम्हे में ये लम्हा कहाँ था मेरा अब है सामने इसे छू लो जरा मर जाऊं या जी लो जरा खुशियाँ चूम लो या रो लो जरा मर जाऊं या जी लो जरा हो अभी मुझ में कहीं बाकी थोड़ी सी है जिंदगी I don't know the lyrics. I can just hum the tune.
It's a
Na
beautiful.
na 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 छाया पे ढकी मिल गई रूठे बच्चे की हंसी जैसे फुसलाने से फिर खिल गई कुछ ऐसा ही अब महसूस दिल को हो रहा है बरसों के पुराने जख्म पे मरहम लगा सा है कुछ ऐसा रहम इस लम्हे में ये लम्हा कहाँ था मेरा अब है सामने इसे छू लो जरा मर जाऊं या जी लो जरा खुशियाँ चूम लो या रो लो जरा मर जाऊं या जी लो जरा
Wow, wow. It's really, really beautiful. And you have a beautiful voice, and choice of song is also good. Okay,
Yeah.
Varun, one last question I want to ask. How does music help cognitive and motor development of a children, like you are into teaching? So how it works?
It helps in concentration. Basically, it gives children kind of discipline. They will have to manage their time. They will have a lot of things to uh, manage at the same time, like studies, extracurricular activities. So music gives them that kind of focus and concentration, and it improves their memory power. Like in Carnatic music, there are so many thousands of lakhs of compositions,
Right,
and a musician, when he sits for a concert, he is not supposed to look at the notation when he sings. He will have to
right.
memorize all of those. So when you are able to memorize thousands of compositions, your memory power will improve thousand folds. that helps you in learning, in giving focus in studies, in your curriculum. That gives you a discipline, um, and I really urge parents to put children into this classical music training, because there are a lot of advantages which today's generation is missing out on without learning classical music. Many people they deviate without even having a strong foundation. They deviate towards film music, many other forms of music, which is quite superficial. Doesn't have depth. So when you get trained formally when you get trained, that enables you, that gives you a strong foundation, and it helps you develop. It helps you it gives you a personality to
Right.
your self. It shapes your personality. It makes you a refined person, and your confidence level. Once you achieve milestone of performing in front of a particular kind of audience, and when you get an applause for that, the amount of happiness
Yes.
that you derive and satisfaction is something that you don't get even if somebody pays you crores of rupees. That
Correct.
happiness I have experienced. So that confidence is very much important for children of today's generation, because many children are undergoing a lot of stress, mental anxiety, due to pressure in their curriculum, a lot of competition outside. So
Struggles. Yeah.
many youngsters, like, we're losing out on their to tap on their capacities, potential aspect. So if music can if it is an instrumental in building up their confidence, then I think it is a great boon to today's younger generation.
Right. एक्चुअली किसी भी चीज के लिए बेस होना बहुत जरूरी है, एक स्ट्रॉन्ग बेस. इफ
Yeah,
योर बेस इज स्ट्रॉन्ग, डेफिनेटली जो भी आप करेंगे आगे, इट विल बी ग्रेट. सो बेस
yeah,
का स्ट्रॉन्ग होना बहुत जरूरी है. एंड इफ इट्स क्लासिकल, इट्स रियली अमेजिंग. So that's really nice,
yeah,
yeah, Vardhini. It's amazing. बहुत अच्छा लगा आपसे बात करके. It's really great to have you here. बहुत कुछ जानने को मिला. It was quite informative. So Vardhini, आप
yeah,
कुछ और सुनाना चाहोगे जाते जाते? 2 लाइन.
yeah, yeah. I will sing. I'll sing one old melody, classical
Okay.
based only it is.
Right.
एक बलमा हाय, दिल क्यों लगाया तुझसे, दिल क्यों लगाया, जैसे लोग लगाया, रसिक बलमा जब याद आए तिहारी सूरत वो प्यारी प्यारी, जब याद आए तिहारी सूरत वो प्यारी प्यारी, निगाह लगा के हारी आ, आ, निगाह लगा के हारी, तड़पों में बन के मारे, रसिक बलमा हाय, दिल क्यों लगाया तुझसे, दिल क्यों लगाया, जैसे रोग लगाया, रसिक बलमा हाय, सूरत वो जागी नैना, जब हाय तागे मैं ना, सूरत वो जागी मैं ना, ना 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 ना, ना 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 ना, तड़पों में बन के मारे रसिक बलमा, हाय दिल क्यों लगाया तो से, दिल क्यों लगाया जिसे रोग लगाया, रसिक बलमा,
Wow, wow. It was really wonderful, Vardhini. It was really great to have you here. And it's
Thank you.
amazing, amazing evening.
Thank you,
Informative
ma'am. Thank you so
musical
much.
भी थी. It was great combination. And बहुत कुछ
Yeah.
जानने को मिला. So it was really amazing. Thank you so much,
Thank you.
Vardhini, for being here. Time to wrap up. And everyone, Vardhini, can you please आप एक बार अपनी ID बता दीजिए so that they can follow you?
Yeah. Hello, everyone. My Insta handle's name is Vardhini Dikshit. Kindly follow me on Insta, and I'm sure you're not going to be disappointed.
Please follow her. She is amazing singer, and anything you want to know about music, she can definitely give the answer, whatever we DM or anything. So follow her and follow me, da.very.lovely, and stay tuned for the very lovely show. We will keep coming with the new talents, with more information every week. So stay tuned. Thank you, Vardhini. Thank you, and take care.
My
See
pleasure.
you.
Yeah.
See you. Keep watching the really lovely show.